there's a Toyota that I'm following up the mountain, and through the dead spot, he 25 miles an hour instead of normal. Probably I would have been able to do 40, maybe 35 to 40, and we were doing 20. And it just took an extra couple of minutes to get up the mountain and over it. But we're past we're past the area where it was dead. We're back into normal area. We're in Riverside County now. Just left San Diego County. Look at that. Made it into the next county. Yay! Oh, the Camaro in front of us. I am just gonna predict. There's a light, but by the second light that we hit, the road goes into 2 lanes each direction, so it's a 4-lane road. And Camaro's not going to play games. He's going to nail it, just go around that guy. He's so, like, why? Why are you going so slow? Yes, it's rain. The only reason I did my wind wipers in the beginning of the run was because my truck was setting and it had been in the rain, and I used it to just clean my windshield, but it has not rained this entire trip. So I know if you're watching me live, you look and it's like, well, your live stream's only a couple minutes. Yeah, we went through a canyon and it loses service. My other phone that has a forward-facing camera, it manages to hold and wait for service, and then it brings the live stream back. But this one here, it literally just stopped it. There it is, Temecula city limits. We get past this light up here, and it's going to go to 2 lanes. And Mr. Camaro, yeah, he was. I knew he was like not happy with this guy. Like, you're a clown. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, and there was a stalled car. You didn't get to see it, but it was in our route up the hill, and it simply had on the back with tape, "Need gas," and I'm like, I don't have a gas can. I don't have anything to put gas in or get you gas. I'm sorry, I can't help you. So yeah, that was sad. I felt bad for the guy, but what can I do? Yeah, Mr. Toyota, I made that light because I just drove like normal, and you not make the light because you drive like a baby. The Toyota behind me didn't make the light. We followed this Toyota up the mountain, and granted it had rained today. The roads were wet. They are dry now, but they were literally driving like it's winter or something, and that the roads were covered with snow. They were 25 miles an hour up the mountain. And we're like, well, this isn't fun. But got around to everybody now. We're doing good. We're doing the speed limit, 16.6 miles to the gallon. And that's not even on the freeway. That's not bad with a full-size Ford F-150. This is a 2017. Not the newest, latest, but it is comparable modern, not quite 10 years old. I'm 8 years old, but been a good truck for me. Normally I would have traded this in and got upgraded upgraded it, but my upgrade period came right in 2022, at which time the dealers wanted $97,000 for a $47,000.
In half a mile, use the left three lanes to turn left onto Temecula Parkway.
Wow, Temecula Parkway. I'm driving by drill. I'm turning my volume down. I didn't appreciate that screaming at me so loud.
At the light, use the left three lanes to turn left onto Temecula Parkway.
Temecula Parkway. This is Temecula Parkway right here. Yeah, if you're looking at me, you don't get to see, but I got a forward camera going too. You can see my live stream. Oh, I can actually read. I'm at a red light. I can read and say hi to people. Oh no, it's green now. Do a hot rail, Walter. I don't know what a hot rail is. And if I looked it up, I'd probably be very upset with you.
Continue on Temecula Parkway for half a mile.
Yeah, a half a mile. That is where we're going to get on the 15 freeway. And it's going to, I don't know whether it might tell me to go up the 15. It might tell me to go up, I don't know. It can just decide on its own.
In a quarter mile, use the right lane to take the I-15 North ramp.
So I'm going to stay to the right lanes once I get on the freeway. I'm not going to go straight for the fast lane or anything like that. And see. I think they're trying to get on the freeway and they just went to the gas stations.
Use the right lane to take the I-15 North ramp.
I-15 North, Ole. I-15 North, okay.
In a quarter mile, merge onto I-15 North.
I-15 North it is. Getting on the freeway.
Continue on I-15 North for 5 miles.
There we go. Yeah, it's going to have me get on the 215. I knew it was going to do that. And I think the speed limit here is 70 because it's extreme limited. We'll see it here. It says trucks are always 55 in California because they're communists to the truck drivers. I don't know why California is so mean to the truck drivers, and they think that that's a safe thing. But why would you want some people doing 55 and others doing 70 on the same road? Just my thoughts on the matter. That not political or nothing. Not saying that I'm one-sided or the other. I just think the truckers should be allowed to go as fast as everybody else. It's how they do it most other places in the world. And most other places in the United States. So, I don't know. This seems wrong to me. AMC Theater. Shoulder work ahead. What else is going on? They do have a lot of work going on. Wow. There's the Temecula Valley Auto Mall. That's the Ford dealer there. Winchester Road. I know Winchester Road. I've been on that. Junction 215, 2 miles. We already had a Hot Springs Road 3. Passing a FedEx truck. When it absolutely positively has to be there overnight. FedEx. Through traffic, merge left. North Winchester Road. It's telling me go ahead and take the 215. It'll probably be a little bit quicker going up to 215 than going up to 15. Because the 15 does go through like Riverside and Corona, or not Riverside, but Corona, Lake Elsinore, Ontario, other cities, Montana, I think it is, and then you get past the 210, then it's pretty much a straight shot. But the 215, well, it goes through a lot of cities too. But we'll see. We'll see what it does. See, we're gonna get in there 1 mile. So 1 mile ahead. Stay to the right lanes. Stay to the right lanes as I'm creeping up on the back of this car in front of me, who's not even doing the speed limit.
In half a mile, keep right to continue on I-215 North.
Keep right to do I-215. First bite. Sometimes it's a little too much when you get it on your first bite. But, you still want spice. Yummy, yummy, good, good. Three hours, 52 minutes. Where we're going, I never trust. I've been there so many times, and you sleep on the couch. Extremely uncomfortable. I have to do emergency gate repair. McCall Boulevard. I wonder if it's McCall like a bird or McCall like somebody's name. It's spelled more like a name, not like a bird. The bird McCall. To be honest, I don't even know how you spell the name McCall as a bird. But I doubt that it was not McCall. That's how that was spelled. I do recall it was kind of a weird spelling. We're in Menifee already. Wow. Well, this is neat. Years and years ago, I ran a limo service. And another limo service came to me and warned me. Said, hey, we got a call from a gentleman in Menifee. Come pick him up and drive him to, blah, blah, blah. I think, wherever he was going. And they didn't think anything of it. They went out and they picked him up. And what the guy was doing was, he was kind of like a Walter White that made meth. And he was delivering his meth that he made to distributors. And he rented a limousine because they thought it would draw no attention. But the cops swooped down on them, the limo company's limo. And they had to get attorneys to fight back for it because they said, we don't know what the client's doing. His client says, come get us. Remember, limousine companies are livery services. They can send town cars out, not a limousine. But so they're doing this in a town car, not a limousine. But the town car got seized, which was still expensive at the time. Remember, I'm talking about, 1994, 1995. As newer Lincoln town cars got seized by the sheriff, and they said, "Yeah, just don't pick anybody up in the city of Menifee." But let me tell you, Menifee is not that same city anymore. It's a nice little place to live. That was in the '90s. That was 30 years ago. Sandwich. Hey, I'm getting 20.9 miles a gallon. And we just went 30 miles. And we added 4 miles. We've added 4 miles more to our miles to empty. Because when I started, it was at 210, and now we've gone 30 miles, and it's 184. So it's saying I'm getting good enough fuel economy that it's actually getting better. It's just Lipton iced tea. The brisk stuff. I figured, the brisk, yeah, I know it has some extra caffeine in it, but I'm driving across the desert. I am planning on stopping in Barstow. I will stop there for 10, 15 minutes and get right back on the road. Some time to stretch my legs, get a coffee, use the facilities if I have to, get back in my car. Oh, gas Mr. Truck. I guess my truck has a name now. It's Mr. Truck. And get back on the road. The road to Vegas. What street is this? Does that say Navarro? Nauvoo? N-U-E-V-O Road. I can't pronounce it. Now, I live in Hemet, and I usually get off at Stotts Road to go home if I'm going north on the 215. And if I'm coming south on the 215, I get off on the 74 east. So this part of the freeway I'm on, I rarely ever travel. In fact, I don't think I've been on this road since I was a chauffeur driving limousines. Nauvoo. Harville Avenue. In-N-Out Burger, that's a good place. I like their burgers. Placentia Avenue is up that. Oh, what a good sandwich. You want to taste it? It's really good. Wow. I'm not sure, but I think the next exit will be in the 74. And that's how that's where I would normally get out. So these past, whatever, 10 miles of freeway, I never go on this freeway. When I go to San Diego, leave Hemet and you go out to Scotts Road and down and get on the freeway. If you're going north or west into Los Angeles or something, you go out the 74 and you get on the 215 there and you drive north. And you just don't use this part of the freeway I'm on. Now I can read that. That's Placentia. Hey, it's actually raining a bit. Look at that. I'm going to go ahead and hit the wiper ones. Does that help? Does that clean up? Ramos Expressway. So I think we must have passed the 74. I just didn't notice it. Because I swear I get on the 74 and I see Ramos. No, I couldn't have. Unless that's my on-ramp right there. Is that it? No, that's not it. Wait, Lakeview Junction. Lake Paris State Recreational Park. I don't know. Somehow I missed my road where I normally see, where I normally go. So how does that happen? I don't know. The clouds look awesome. I know you're watching me. You're not watching the forward-facing camera. But with the forward-facing camera, you can see what I see. It's absolutely beautiful. Raymond Expressway. March Airport Space. Yeah, remember, we obviously went past my off-ramp. But again, I just didn't travel that one part of the freeway. Now I recognize where I'm at. Yeah. I got in front of me. I was like, is he even going to get going? I did look like I was catching up there with him for a bit. I never noticed that, but Moreno Valley, they have an M on the mountain. No, M for, I guess, Moreno Valley. And it's right up here where the 215 and the 60 kind of combines. And they go down the hill into Riverside for a little bit. But off to the left, off to the right as you're going north on the 215, you could always see this M up high on the mountain. And I never noticed it, but it is lit up at night. And all I can think of, and first off, I think that it's just a bunch of high school kids or something that went up on the mountain and painted a bunch of rocks white. And that's how they created the M. And they put it up on the mountain. M, Moreno Valley. They're very, proud. Great. But to see the M lit up, all I can think of is they must have also taken up some solar yard lights and placed it all over those white rocks. And since they reflect, you can actually make out the M at night. It's so funny to see it up there. I know you can't make it out in the forward-facing camera if you're trying to look, but you can see it. That's pretty neat. Not bad. Cactus Avenue. Oh. Mars Air Force Base. have those big transportation planes out here. The clouds went in front of the M. You can't see it now. I wish it could. I was talking about it. Where I am right now, if it was still visible and not behind on the camera closer, and you would be able to see it. Behind clouds. I'm always looking for something to talk about while I'm driving, so it makes the live stream interesting. But names of these streets are just crazy. I will spell it. You try to pronounce it. Alessandro. Yeah, the live stream, I don't know, just did a little wig freak out there. Oh no, the camera, I forgot about that. Hang on. I don't know if it does this to you, but and there's nothing I can do about it. My camera is at my phone at 11 o'clock goes into a black and white mode. I don't think it's going to let me do anything else with it. Wow, that's an upside down car. I'm sure there was a person pulled over helping, so I'll let them deal with the police. There was an upside down car. People are just driving by, totally oblivious. This is where the 60 and the 215 combine. We'll go down the hill about 5 miles, and 215 will veer off to the right and head north, while the 60 will continue heading west and take you all the way into downtown Los Angeles, where it will die right as it crosses over the 5. Interstate 5. Interstate 5 goes up and down the coast of the West Coast, kind of like Interstate 95 does on the East Coast, goes up and down the coast. They start from the left and work their way higher to the right. And the numbers start at the bottom of the United States, and they work their way up north and get higher on the east to west. So if you're on the 10 west and you're on the 35, you're probably somewhere in Texas. Just knowing that the 35 is somewhere in Oklahoma, and then it would go south, it would be in Texas somewhere. All right. I don't need to be in that left lane. Martin Luther King Boulevard. Okay, yeah, we are definitely, this is the city of Riverside. It's University Avenue. 100% off the gas. And I am just getting some excellent fuel economy going down this hill. Oh wow, there's a lot of pretty lights out there. The phone really doesn't give the view I see justice.
In 2 miles, use the right 2 lanes to take exit 52B for I-215 north towards Dino, Barstow.
Yeah. I need to be in the right-hand lane. We're getting on the 90 or the 215 north. So I have to follow these trucks at least up for another probably half mile or so. Here it is. Oh, it's right here. This is where it opened up. And now we go straight into the straight into North San Diego. There you go, Barstow. Now notice I want to be in this lane. I don't want to get over any more lanes. I'll get on the 91 West, and that'll take me down into LA, go into Compton, go to Orange County, go back.
In a half mile, use the right 2 lanes to take exit 52B for I-215 north towards San Bernardino, Barstow.
Even trying to tell me, make sure you take exit 215B, not A. And see, that's A right there, going off to the right now. That takes you down into the beach city. But we're going
Use
north.
the right 2 lanes to take exit 52B, then use the right 2 lanes to take the I-215 north ramp. Use the right 2 lanes to take the I-215 north ramp. Continue for 229 miles.
Yeah. It's literally telling me. I stay on this road for 229 miles to Mountain Springs Road. Or Spring Mountain Road. Yeah, that's right. That is true. That is where it goes. I don't want to be in that lane. That's carpool lane. You got to have 2 people. I'm by myself. Columbia Avenue, Center Street. Yeah, that's right. I used to get off at Columbia to go over to the Honeywell office here in Riverside. All right. Thank you for letting me around you. To go to the right. I knew I wasn't going fast enough to be in that left lane. That would just be wrong. I just got past, like, well, if you're looking at the forward view, you would see. Lipton Brisk Iced Tea. A little bit more caffeine than normal. Helps you stay awake. I don't need to take drugs. Caffeine's the hardest thing I probably take. Railroad tracks I just went underneath. That was really interesting. When I first moved out into the Inland Empire in 2010, they were building that, and I watched for, I think it was 2 or 3 years. as they built the trestles going across the 215 freeway. Okay, I'm passing you in the little lane. You should not be in that left lane. There's a guy in the fast lane. I passed him in the middle lane, and all I'm doing is a speed limit. I'm not going. In fact, no, I'm going exactly the speed limit. I'm not going a mile an hour fast or a mile an hour slow. Yeah, I'm pretty neat that my speedometer and the GPS are pretty accurate. I do notice that I might be a third of a mile an hour off because my speedometer will say, let's just say I'm doing 65. It'll say 64 on my GPS. And it'll already turn to 65 on my speedometer in my truck. But then it will finally catch up on the GPS and say that now you are doing 65. This is like, yeah, you had to do that extra half mile an hour before we were going to give you 65 on GPS, where the car just lies and says you're going 65. Here's the 10 freeway. That also goes into downtown LA. It actually meets the 60 at the 5. So you can take either one of these freeways all the way in to downtown LA. And it's truly downtown LA. If you take the 5 or the 60, and you cross, or not the 5, this 10 or the 60, and you cross over the 5, heading westbound, you are in downtown Los Angeles. San Bernardino something. I didn't get to read it all. Back after the recession of 2008, San Bernardino had a car show. Every year, it was one of the biggest car shows in Southern California. And it brought a lot of people into the city. But the recession caused the city not to be able to help sponsor the show. And the show died. And San Bernardino really lost a lot at that time. You could kind of say San Bernardino, the Detroit of Los Angeles. Nissan, what's the Nissan doing? Nissan is not going fast enough. Ford. Ford Fairview Ford. What is that? Stimmy? STMZY. Baseline Drive. Yeah, we are in San Bernardino. We've been through quite some cities here. We've been riding with this. Would be nice to see a sign saying how far to. It's not that bad, is it? The internet goes bad on the freeway for some reason. Hey, that's a Volkswagen Atlas. Volkswagen is the reason I have good credit. Not because I ever bought a car from them, but a long time ago, my brother bought a Volkswagen. He got such a good deal on it, and the warranty was so good on the car that after he was leasing it, after his lease, the payoff on the car was incredible. I mean, I couldn't believe it. It was like, wait, he buys a car, he pays this much per month, and at the end of the 2 years, you sell it to him for that? And I did the math, and the payments and the total didn't total the sticker price of the car. Yet my brother gets the car brand new from the dealer with bumper-to-bumper warranty for the whole 2 years yet. Now they do it for like 3 to 4 or 5 even years, but whatever. Back then it was 2. But they gave the drivetrain a warranty. I think that at that time the drivetrain warranty was 30,000 miles in 3 years. Maybe it was 36,000 miles. So 3 years, 36,000 miles on the drivetrain, bumper to bumper was 2 years, 44,000 miles. But because of the way my brother leased the car, he was getting the car for 2 years, but he was only allowed to put 10,000 miles a year on the car. And anything more than that, he'd have to pay for. Kind of a weird lease. So my brother made sure not to go crazy on the miles. He really kept the numbers below 10,000. I was so impressed on the price of the car. I said, I will get my credit up. I got 2 years to take care of it. So I worked hard to get my credit up, and I did. I got my credit score to go way up. I could qualify for a loan for the car. The 2 years is almost up. My nephew drives my brother's car. He's driven it, on multiple occasions, Yeah, he was not in his first year of driving. He was probably between 18 and 20 at the time, whatever. That's my nephew. And a truck pulled out in front of me, totaling the car. So the insurance paid off the car, and my brother went out and bought a Kia. And I never got to own the Volkswagen that I worked real hard to make my credit good with. This is a weird story. There you go, Volkswagen. Got me to straighten my credit out. It's very good though, too. I have a very good credit score right now. This truck is look at that credit score. I got this truck 4.9% finance. Percentage rate, APR, on a, I don't get it. I got 195 miles to go. Wonder how far I am from Barstow. That would be a good question to answer. Right there it is. There's something that says Hesperia, Barstow, 45 miles. That's good. That's good. But that's crazy. Oh my. Wow. I hear a sound. There's a sound coming from my truck that sounds like it's hitting that vibration strip to tell you that you're going off the road. It seems that they kind of smoothed it out a little bit, but it used to be the whatever you want to call that. This used to be the emergency lane, and that used to be the edge of the freeway. Now it's not. They're using it as a lane because of this construction. And yeah, so I get to listen to that stupid noise. This is kind of cool though. We're making good time going down this hill. We're once you cross Cajon, you're headed down into the valley where Victorville is, and yeah, I'm totally not on the gas. And I'm going a good 10 miles an hour over the speed limit. I don't need to be going this fast. Go ahead and get over to the right. I don't need to be going this fast. That is just too fast. Somebody else can get a ticket, not me. And there, the rain is stopping. Yeah, it's not raining as much. I'm doing good. I see what it was. Maverick, 4 miles ahead. Trucks and RV lanes. Open 24/7. Easy choice. RAV4. I don't know how that's a choice. Bear Valley Road. I'm only going 5 over the speed limit now. Because this downhill is just get 4 over the speed limit. is very comfortable for the car for some reason. It was 3 hours and 1 minute. I don't recall being 3 hours away in Victorville. I guess maybe. I'm not sure. Wow. But it is a nice freeway. It doesn't say I'm in the construction zone anymore. And the rain is just enough that the windshield wipers aren't making that crazy noise of dragging across a dry windshield. So that's kind of cool. And the potato chips are delicious. There is a car behind me with no headlights. The only reason I can see him is the car behind him has his brights on him, trying to tell him he doesn't have headlights on. And it puts the silhouette of the car. Guy's an idiot. I turned my lights off, flash my four ways, flash my headlights on and off, to let the guy know he doesn't have headlights on. Sorry guys, I'm going to turn my light off. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to slow down, get the guy to get beside me in the slow lane. What an idiot. Idiot driving without headlights. Just nuts. Sorry I haven't been talking for a bit, but the rain has stopped. My windshield wipers are telling me. And I have just been eating chips and drinking my wrist iced tea. And I have about 30 miles to Barstow, where I will then take my halfway break. It won't be long, but I will get on the road. I will gas up and get back on the road. I have the windshield wipers now turned off, even though it is raining. But I had it on the very lowest intermittent setting that it could be, and they still drag across the windshield, even though it's wet, and sound like it's dragging across it completely stone dry. Here, I'll hit it. Watch this. And they've been off for some time. Listen to that. It is totally soaking wet. This oil, let's see. I use a windshield wiper fluid. Maybe it cleaned not to do it. But we are now out of Victorville, past Apple Valley. We're out into the desert now, baby. Barstow, 29 miles. Just like I said, about 30 miles. You're coming up on the back of that truck fast. Well, I am kind of speeding. I'm going 1 mile an hour faster than the speed limit. Better get all points forward and out on me. Walked out of my crazy fool going 1 mile an hour faster than I can allowed. In Ohio, they would ticket you for this. And they're not kidding. They even put the fine on the on freeway signs to let you know 1 mile over, 2 miles over, so much more money. 5 miles over, so much more money. 10 miles over, so much more money. My live stream went nuts. You do this. Dun, 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 dun. My jacket. I have to do this. This. No. Let's see if I can do it like this. But it won't stay. It will not stay for nothing. It won't stay for nothing because it is nothing good. I'm trying to put a box over that. Or like now, you just can't do it, can you? Maybe if I did a tilt down and then did this, let's see. Does this do it? If I do it like that, does the light still get on now? And it still doesn't even, it has to be something like right there. Right there. Light still gets on me, but blocks it from doing that. But it puts a misty shadow over the video. It's kind of sad. I wonder. Just not gonna do it, huh? Maybe if I do that, like that, let's see. Nope, it won't do it even like that. Maybe if I do it like that. And for how long? How long will it be a clear picture? I don't know. But we'll find out. We will find out. I'm going to turn that light off. That's just too much on me. Ah! That's horrible. Wow, that was just horrible. Hey!